Alexa, can you tell me the football scores, please, for the weekend?
Hello, boy in blue. Blues won again. Super Chrissy Davies' Blue Army beat Sutton United 1-0. And the Villa Bastards got stuffed 4-1. What a great weekend, boy in blue. Keep right on, up the Blues, up the Wagner and up the project. Shit on the Villa, who how ha.
Too fucking right. Keep right on, up the fucking Blues. Let's have it.
Keep right on.
Keep right on. Hey Ian, keep right on, baby.
Up the fucking Blues. Keep right on.
Come on, you blue boys!
Keep right on. Keep right on. We've got Super Chrissy Davies. He knows exactly what we need. Come on, you blue boys. How we all doing there, blue noses? Me again, the boy in blue. Hope you're all okay and doing okay. Sorry for the lack of content the last few days. I've just been so busy with work. And to be honest, I've been absolutely knackered. So I apologise on my behalf for not doing any videos. But thanks for everybody that stuck by me and supported me. As always, I always love it when you guys comment as well. And especially on the live streams and everything else, you know, when you talk to yourselves, amongst yourselves. And yeah, this is what it's all about. 69% of you that watch this channel are not subscribed, so it is completely free. So if you like what you see and you're a big blue nose like me and you love the Blues, then please hit the subscribe button and show some support for a passionate blue nose. It means the world to me, and it's just a hobby. So yeah, Blues win again against Sutton United. So blue noses, if you went or if you watched it on telly, I'd love to hear your thoughts, get your thoughts in. It's another win off the back end of the Fulham game as well in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy, stuffing them 7-1. Now, I know that they're only under 21s, but, you know, they're still football players at the end of the day, and Blues played absolutely superb. Me and Nick obviously do the Blues Football Phone in the live streams. We spoke about the Fulham game, and the most important thing for me from that game was not only the result and the performance, but Lyndon Dykes getting a goal. I think that'll be massive for his confidence. I'm just really, really happy that he got a goal. So yeah, as for the Sutton game, there's a lot of stuff on social media like that Blues were not performing or like didn't turn up. But when I watched that game and analysed it back, you know, Sutton United really dealt with Blues' press, you know, and they were so deep Sutton was, and it was just really hard for Blues to break them down. They put every man and his dog behind the ball, you know, really deep, and it was just really hard for Blues to break them down. But you know, I was still happy with the win. You know, it's another win. It's still a confidence boost, and yeah, I'm just getting sick of winning, to be honest. Come on, you blue boys. But yeah, it's another win. So blue noses, get your thoughts, get your comments in if you went or if you watched it. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Also, as well, thank you to Blue Shadow and Little Blue for sending me a nice card and a little blue teddy there. So that means the world to me. So thank you very much. We've also got the mental health stream on the 6th of November as well. So this is a monthly podcast phoning that I do. You know, I'm not a doctor, but it's just a platform where we can all talk and get things off our chest. And yeah, I mean, I talk about my past experiences and Nick as well. And yeah, it's just a great platform where you can talk about things. So stay tuned for that one as well, so you can talk to us on that. So we're going to look more in depth on the Sutton game. So for score, it's easy to access, you know, on your phone or on the computer, and it's really good for breaking down games and stuff and looking at all the stats. So we're going to have a look more on the Sutton game. So Blues beat Sutton 1-0 with Williamson getting another goal again. Blue noses, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, because you know what social media is like. You know, I say it a lot, you know, like with rumours and things like that, but I'm really like, I don't know if I'm not overthinking it or... But same again, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I just think he's a great player, and I'm a little bit concerned because, you know, I know he signed a 4-year contract, but I'm just a bit like, because of how good he is. other teams coming in for him, bigger teams at the minute from where Blues are. I'm not saying that Blues are not a big club, because obviously we are. It's a Blues channel. I'm obviously passionate about it, but yeah, I'm just a little bit like, I don't know if I'm not overthinking it, but you know, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Hopefully, that's not the case, and I'm just thinking too much into it, or it's just completely irrelevant. But yeah, so Blues won 1-0 with Williamson getting a goal, and you can see all on the stats there, all the possession was Blues, and these little green little markers here is when Sutton had their bit of possession. So it kicked off at 12:30. The formation that we went for was a 4-2-3-1, the usual Chris Davies special. And same again, this is a common formation that a lot of teams use nowadays. Sutton went for a more defensive formation with a 4-3-2-1 compared to our 4-2-3-1 formation. So we went with Allsop in goal, Ethan Laird right back, Christoph Clara, Ben Davies, Alex Cochran, Tomiki Iwata, Paik Sung Ho, Keshi Anderson, Luke Harris, Willem Thorpe, Williamson, and Jay Stansfield up top. So Blue Noses, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the formation as well. So get your comments in and the players that were picked. I also saw another comment on Twitter, and it made me laugh, that someone had actually put about Blues, not in a bad way. It was about, I think it was Chris Davies being a psychopath, putting a strong squad out against Sutton. But if you think about it, when I read this, I was like, with all our players that we got, even the players that aren't playing, they're still as good as the players that are on the pitch, you know. So, I mean, we're just spoilt for choice this season. So, yeah, so Blue Noses, get your thoughts on the players that were picked for that game. So, the stats were saying that it was 80% in favour for Blues to win, and 12% was unsure. And then that last little bit there was for Sutton, with 8% for them to win. Stats, match overall, Blues again, quality possession, 75% possession to Sutton's 25%. So we're above that average 60% mark again, which is brilliant. Credit to Sutton as well, by the way, you know, because I know that they're in a couple of leagues below us, but, you know, they gave us a good run for their money when they had little spells when they broke and stuff as well. So credit to Sutton. Total shots, Blues 13 to Sutton's 13. Goalkeeper saves were 2 for Sutton. Corner kicks, Blues had 10. They had 2. Fouls, Blues 13 and 12 for Sutton. Passes, 694. Just 6 passes off. 700 passes compared to Sutton's 229. That is absolutely insane. So, I mean, look at all the games so far. We're above that 600 mark on average. This is for pretty much every game we're playing. The amount of passes and like how we're passing and how the players are finding each other as well is just ridiculous. It's just a pleasure to watch Blues play this season. Totally different from last season. I'm absolutely buzzing about it. Tackles 14 to Sutton's 13. Free kicks 12. Sutton's were 13. Yellow cards, Blues had 4 to Sutton's 2. And this is where our goal came from there. Another thing what I like about this Sofa Scores as well, it shows you like a heat map. I'm sure you've seen it on Nick's channel. And one of the big things for me last season, I know we're looking forward and it's really exciting, but I just want to just mention this point just really quick. About like the inconsistency. I've spoke about it loads of times from last season. The emotional roller coaster it was last season, and players just not chasing back when we lost the ball, tracking back, trying to get the ball back. Every single player in this squad wants to get the ball back when they've lost it, and I absolutely love it. Now, if you look on the formation here and you click on all these players, I mean, look where Ethan Laird is. I mean, he's all down the right, obviously, but Thor, you know, he's everywhere, look. I mean, he's even on the left at one point trying to get the ball back. Stano, you look at Stano, look, he's all the way in there, half in the middle, and on the left as well, trying to get the ball back. Keshi Anderson. I mean, look at Waters. He's everywhere. Brilliant to watch. Paik Sung Ho. I mean, look at that. Look at that for stats of where he was. Trying to get the ball back. Look, if we lost it or when he had the ball, creating chances. I mean, look at Clara. Look, he's a centre back and he's all up here. And, you know, it's brilliant to watch. I've just clicked on him, haven't I? Blanca. Ben Davies. Same again. Look where he is. Look, he's everywhere. Every single player. Cochran, you know, they've been everywhere, look. It's just a pleasure to watch. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on that as well, Blue Noses. Get your comments in. As always, I love reading it. If you look down here as well, it shows you the most of where the ball was played. 41% in their half with a 40% in the middle and 19% in our own half. So looking at that, you know, Blues were on the front foot, and the majority of the ball was from that high press, pressing into their half as well, which is brilliant. And same again, got the accurate passes that found the players was 594 to Sutton's 113, so that's just beautiful. Final third phase, Blues are getting better at this, you know, we're 71% compared to Sutton's 39% with 168 of those passes from 237 that made the players. Jules, Blues 52 to Sutton's 48. But you can get all this information on Salford's score. It's just really good to break things down. And what's really good about it is you can look back at all the games that Blues have played and you can compare yourselves. So it's really good to have a look at, especially if you don't understand some of the stats or like the way that the formations are set up. So yeah, I mean, even like Chris Davies' press conference, you know, it's just an absolute pleasure to just listen to him. I absolutely love him and I stand by with what I said, and I'm sure a lot of Blue Noses have said this, that Chris Davies is our best signing this season. I absolutely love him. I've got a Tottenham friend as well. I think I've spoken about this before as well. And he said at the time, you know, look, he didn't really notice Chris Davies there. But he said since he's been at Blues, like, you know, we're well into the season now. And he was telling me about Tottenham, you know, they haven't been playing as well as last season. And he actually thinks it's because that Chris Davies is no longer there at Tottenham. And he thinks that behind the scenes, you know, he had a big impact and input from his tactical knowledge and approach in the game and in training sessions and things like that as well. So he thinks that Tottenham haven't been the same since he's gone. So it's his first managerial role, and I think he's smashing it. So Blue Noses, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Get your comments in. Blue Noses of all ages. We've got a variety of Blue Noses that watch this, so it's an absolute pleasure. I can't wait to see you guys at the Northampton game. So keep right on, Blue Noses. Up the Blues. Get your thoughts, get your comments in about the points I've said. And if you're new, then please hit the subscribe button and show some support for a fellow Blue Nose. Keep right on. For the boys in Royal Blue. Come on!
Who's that? Me? Oh, yeah, you. Sorry. Hello, boy.
Wherever we go, we go.
Tony and Dad.
7-0 now, I'm here. Best fucking habits.